Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're viewing this video. Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services. We are changing the way our screen looks now. We're going to do a little more conversation with you before we begin practicing. I'm actually sitting down for the first time uh, since looking at my viewer request. So you're going to see me do a little warm up before I jump right into the video. So without let's cut down my talking and I'll show you my warm up. You get a new view now. You get to see me and my piano. So I'm going to do a little bit what I call my warm up in the morning so that I can get ready for my first viewer request video. All what I'm doing is I'm getting my hands comfortable moving in syncopation because the first song is I Was Glad When They Said Unto Me, which is a testimony song, which means it's a lot of rhythmic movement for a congregational song. So I'm getting my hands and my ears ready for what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I think I'm warmed up. Let's get to it. Okay, I was glad when they said unto me is a congregational song, and we'll do it in the key of C because that's where I started my warm up in. But you can always take these same methods and use them in other keys. So I was glad when they said unto me. Again, built upon the melody, rather, I should say, is built upon the notes found in the scale. And because I can hear where the notes are, I have a treasure of chords that I can put with that one. So, as always, we've got the melody down. We'll just stop right there because this is to get you comfortable playing this song in any key. Bass chords will always fit in place, so C. You could put your melody right around that chord set of chords. Throw a seventh in there, another seventh, another seventh, diminish, seventh. That gets you comfortable beginning to build upon these chords, which are going to help you, as I say, put the oomph behind this song, sort of gospelize it with some jazz chords. So I threw a seventh in there to sort of give you an idea of what's coming. Now, I'm a proponent of a song that's supposed to be cheerful, having that joyous bounce to it. So now you got to implore the bounce. So now I began to add some more rhythmic chords on the left hand. Now, for a piano player, you want your bass to also bounce with the melody, and you're really not going to be playing the melody throughout the entire song because it's congregational. Because most part, they're singing in unison. But from a practice standpoint, you have to have a melody to be able to assign the correct chords. For those who love the number system, I'm trying to talk to the number system a little bit more because I'm going to go into a sort of a jazz mode for 2023. So this is your one, your four, back to your one, to your five, one, four, back to your five, your one with a seventh, with a sus chord or augmented to your four and a diminished one to the one, five, little jazz drop to it. So for those who like the number system, that's going to be my entry into beginning to talk a little more to the number system, because I realized a lot of musicians were given the number system as their basis for finding their way through congregational songs. But I believe in, again, melody and then building chords from there. So you got that much now. Let's put a little bass on it. So now we got to take away from the left hand chords and give more chords to your right hand. I go the opposite way. Most guys go bump, 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 bump. I go bump. Now, what did I do there? I incorporated those same chords that the left hand was using into the right hand and put some more rhythm behind it. Just incorporated what I was doing with my left hand with a little bit of a bounce to it and put it on my right hand. Still, you heard the melody there, because you always want to guide your congregational singers to the right melody before you go outside of it. So now let's give you some more chords without the melody. So as you can see now, I began to give that walking bass. Yeah, I was walking first, and I picked up the pace, because this is what you're going to do in congregational songs. You're going to give them an actual comfort zone of where they're singing, melody, some basic chords, a little bounce to get that, But then the next time around, because it is one of those songs that keeps repeating, you're going to keep adding and keep building. As you saw, I threw that minor in there. That's the gospel. Awesome. So you are constantly adding chords. So let me slow that down and give you some of those chords I was giving you right there. Walk it down. Take it down. Now you can go to the minor, E minor, or to the E major 7th, or do both. But you got it wrong. But you have to wind up on that G7. Now, while you're here, you're counting down. The gospel drop. They call it an F9, but it's actually C minor 6, which is what you hear in a lot of jazz chords. They'll diminish. There it is. All right, that's going to get you into this song. There's much more I could show you, but I want you to get comfortable doing that first. And all these changes you can apply to any other song that is congregational. You want to be able to keep the number one, keep the song joyous, keep the people getting happy when they're singing it. And you, as the musician, you weren't hearing me sing, but internally I was, because I played this song for so many years as a Church of God in Christ musician. I kept inventing new ways to add different things to it. I went full jazz. And so forth. Please like, subscribe, share. And as you can see, we have a new Patreon page called patreon.com/Samuel Tolbert. That's where we're going to be delving deep into a lot of songs that we can now actually create a video using the actual song when we do the breakdown. That's coming in 2023. Be blessed, and I will see you on my next, trying to find my mouse, on my next viewer request. Take care.